Black Pals turn it over.
Look at that fend. Too powerful for Choita. And Nadunga could only dive in the corner to speed away for the Black Pearls and extend their lead to 25 points to 3.
You see the problem? The backs get the ball once, so yeah.
Charlotte Mudola to convert from the edge just inside the 5-meter territory. Another try and another player appearing to be needing medical attention. First it was Black Pearls. It was Black Pearls, Rachel Mufua, the fullback, who had to be subbed. And now it's Asha Nachitio, who needed attention in the first half, and it appears has run out of her shelf life for this second half. Looks like it's a cramp on that left hamstring. Asha Nachitio is an integral part, an integral player for the Thunderbirds and Uganda, of course. So to play the remaining minutes of this game without her, or with her not at her personal best, is going to be a tough call for the visitors today. Asha Nachitio will be continuing to take part in this game. Choita's kickoff finds Lydia Namabiro, and then the space is on the outside again, offloading to Jennifer Msanavera. Helen Buteme, and now long ball out by Bushra Naunteri to Grace Auma. She hits that gap between Yvonne Najima and Agnes Nakuya, breaks the tackle of Sandra Molilona. To the forwards now, Peace Mirembe. Continuing now to Susan Adong from a standing start, but then managing to break some tackles. Presenting well for a quick ball. Helen Buteme caught by Patricia Anek. Emanuela Oroma. And now the Bucks. Again, that combination of Auma and Nadunga. Auma this time selling the dummy and going herself. Brought down by Sandra Molilona. And now Mirembe, the forwards in action. Into the 22, the Black Pearls go. To Christine Kokoi. Long ball out, Lydia Namabiro. She has Susan Adongo on her outside. Offloads back inside to Helen Buteme, who cannot free her hands for that long ball out wide. Susan Adongo selling the dummy and hitting that space in the middle. She has support on the inside. Does not need it. She should have offloaded that ball to Charlotte Mudola. And that second of not deciding hands the Thunderbirds a get out of jail free card. You will remember that the last time the Thunderbirds came here in the Central Region Women's Championship, they were plummeted by a 75 points total result to the Thunderbirds. That margin has since reduced this season, but clearly the Thunderbirds, clearly the Black Pearls are still in the driving seat, are still being dominant over their opponents. And perhaps a little bit of some icing on the cake, current top scorer with 16 tries in the current season, scored 7 tries in that game, Emily Lekuru. As Susan Adong gets some medical attention, you can see Lekuru just past halfway, patrolling that back three space. She sends a warning to Museme to ensure that she does her job of getting that kick, that ball, or making that cross-covering tackle as play resumes. It's at the foot of Ashana Chitio, who is making it hard for Helen Buteme to bring her down. The Thunderbirds are playing a forwards game deep inside their territory. The space on the outside, Mary Choita pumps it straight into touch. Very good kick and exit strategy. As Susan Adong still not in a comfortable state to play the game. The captain is limping. She limped her way back to that mark where the play is going to be resumed. A shot. Shot clock stopped. There appears to be a need for communication, or rather as a player who needs to lace her boots, and the Black Pearls get that opportunity to communicate their next move at that line out. Musana Vera to throw. It's a 5-player line out with Susan Adong and Lydia Namabiro as the options to jump. Namabiro goes in the air, and then over the top to Helen Buteme. Bushra Namutebi now. That swinging action with the ball in hand. She loses it forward in play. It's in the hands of Atimango. And then to a neck. 2-player tackles the Black Pearls are employing. Ashana Chitio loses that ball forward, but there will be no advantage gained by the Thunderbirds after that Bushra Namutebi knock forward. A bit of a rookie mistake from the teenager, but it is this game time, and these are the moments when you can get to learn some valuable lessons that can help you in your career. Bushra Namutebi certainly is one of those you would earmark to represent Uganda in Test rugby. The Black Pearls employ an interesting strategy on defense with Helen at number 9 and Mudola at number 10. And the Thunderbirds, you can trust that they will always force that scrum play. The advantage should be in their favor now. It's at the feet of Ashana Chitio, who is just carrying it straight offloading to Winnie Atiang. Winnie Atiang to Nakuya, and the ball has been lost in contact, gathered by Bushra Namutebi. Box kick and advantage over. Was that a forward pass? Appeared to have been, but it's in the hands of Winnie Atiang looking for that offload. She finds Choita. And then Nakuya now. Tackled by Adong. Advantage says Sauda Adu for that high tackle. To the backs it goes. Winnie Atiang shuffling it quickly into the hands of Trusty Angeyo. And Yume is forced into touch. Turnover at the end of that play. And we shall return all the way across the width of the pitch to the mark where Susan Adong latched onto Mary Choita by her shoulder. A change coming up for the Thunderbirds. It is Agenorot Collins preparing to make her run onto the playing field, which will be in place of Fatuma Anyume, whose final contribution in this match has been that carry across the pitch. Anyume and similarly Agenorot will have lots of work to do to combat a skillful and crafty Black Pearls backline. Same strategy from the Thunderbirds to drive that ball at the back of the scrum. The referee's hand should be out for advantage. No, it isn't. Sarah Nakafero straight into the face of Emily Lekuru. Sharon Anena. And now Atimango. Peace Mirembe latching a bit too high. And now to the backs. Mary Choita. The back line from the Black Pearls has stepped up so quickly, and it's been whipped by Susan Adong. Mary Choita had no option but to come back to the forwards. Maul says Sauda Adu. It's now been shuffled out backwards and well secured by the Black Pearls. Charlotte Mudola pumps it, looking for that grass. And you can see the frustration in Bushra Namutebi, Rita Nadunga and Grace Auma, who had expected that ball to come to the backs, giving them a chance to run and exploit a rather inexperienced backline that is in front of them.
Guys, reaction!
Clock ticking towards the full hour mark. And the trophy parade here at Kings Park is already being prepared. It looks like it's going to be the Black Pearls, but they need to hold on for the next 20 minutes. Bushra Namutebi. And now Rita Nadunga, she has the whole 5-meter territory in front of her. Fends off Agenorot. Emanuela Oroma hitting that ball into the gap at full pace. It's been turned over by a player on the floor. Yvonne Najuma knows what she is doing there. That's a cynical foul for Yvonne Najuma, but one that she needed to commit to save the Thunderbirds from a rampaging Black Pearls attack. Helen looking for that switch play, committing and passing. Now it's Emily Lekuru. Emily Lekuru has two players in front of her. Very good tackle from Sandra Amoli. You run out of superlatives to describe the things that Sandra Amoli is doing in that position for the Thunderbirds. And perhaps for the first time in this match, for the first time this season, it didn't look like it was a clear try scoring opportunity for Emily Leku against her, forcing her to run on the outside and then making that tackle into touch. Yvonne Najuma taking over throwing duties, but then it's not the straightest of balls as it lands into the hands of Helena Chanit. To the backs, there's numbers and acres of space on the outside. Grace Auma, dummy switch. Sandra Amoli Lona, and then the inside ball to Rita Nadunga, who will complete her hat-trick. A hat-trick of beautiful tries, a hat-trick of tries that finally sealed the title for the Black Pearls. There is a fire that these girls have within them. You can see the jubilation. There is a certain chemistry that breeds between the Black Pearls, especially when their backs get into play. And when all that comes onto the pitch, you get to see very beautiful tries that have been encapsulated in this entertaining hat-trick by Rita Nadunga. And for a full measure of it all, Charlotte Mudola makes the conversion. Look at that dummy switch, and then Rita Nadunga stays in play, providing that option inside pass as Sandra Amoli was sure to make that tackle. And Rita Nadunga could not be stopped from there, diving over for that hat-trick try. 33 points to 3. The score stands just past the 60-minute mark. Charlotte Mudola and Rita Nadunga making a mess of that kick receipt. Does she put it straight into touch? No, she doesn't, just pouncing on the touchline and out of the playing field.
Get on. They need the ball. Yeah, the other one has gone down.
Chigongo Sewalamu should now be thinking of how to save some grace from this game. The Thunderbirds have had no way through the Black Pearls defense. Perhaps now to do some damage control in this match. Has that ball been knocked forward at the top of that line out? Appears to have been missed by the referee, Sauda Adiru. The strong carry there from Sharon Anena. Winnie Atiang now inching closer to the 22. The Black Pearls contesting at that breakdown. Long ball out to Patricia Anek. At full pace, it takes 3 players to bring her down. Matimango is looking for that pick and drive. And successfully inside the 22 to the blind side. This time it's Christine Wagaba. And then again with Atiang. Anek towards the uprights, but brought down by Charlotte Mudola. Sharon Anena quick and onto the floor. Winnie Achang at the back of this one again. It's Ashana Chitio now facing up with Emanuela Oroma. The forwards are bringing in the phases. Number 7 now, this time Nwagaba again. The backs have space on the outside, but the forwards still want to have another go. It's Winnie Atiang being forced backwards now. Sarah Nakafero decides it's time for the backs to play. It's in the hands of Mercy Lacote. And now Sandra Molilona fending off and getting some space, but running straight back into the park. Winnie Atiang still on the floor after all that hard work. Maul has been called as a Molilona has been held upright rather, but it's been whipped backwards and secured by Sarah Nakafero. Asha Nachito to play halfback duties to a neck. Caught by Susan Adong just outside the 22. Sharon Anena looking to drive. Atianga isolated and Helena Chanit surely has won the turnover. Yes, she has. The Black Pearls took their eye off the ball at this time. And Chanit pounced. Sandra Molilona isolated after that kick receipt, and she loses that ball forward. And then Helen Buteme brought down in a heap by Aliyah Adania. Brings a 9 to that advantage play. Scrum feed for the Black Pearls. You can see the smiles on their faces, especially that of Peace Mirembe. The Black Pearls know that they have done enough to guarantee the win today and guarantee their title defense in the Central Region Women's Championship.
Looking very good for the title. I think of the team that was in this game will be grand champions. 3 points for the difference.
Much better scrummage from the Black Pearls, and then now that switch play on the blind side to Emily Lekuro. Yvonne Najuma was the first at that breakdown, but somehow it stays in the hands of the Black Pearls. Achanit held up and the ball ripped by the Thunderbirds. Agnes Nakuya has lost that ball on the floor, but that scrummage there, but that maul there in which Achanit was caught is going to be our point of reference when play resumes. Achanit needing some medical attention after some duck cuts by the forwards in the scrummage. Perhaps an opportunity for the Black Pearls to make a change in this one. Achanit has done her part, has played really well in the scrummage, but then that last phase of play where she won her turnover. And the signal has been made for the call. The Black Pearls are preparing Mercy Agenoroto Nen for the replacement. The youngster Achanit has played in many positions this season, at the front row, as a prop, but it is today in her more familiar lock position that she has had her best performance, probably one of her best in her career. But now she hands the mantle over to Mercy Agenoroto Nen. Just use that. Strong scrum again by the Black Pearls with Asha Nachitio at the back of it. She wrestles and forces her way down against Helen Buteme. Ball passed and bouncing off the floor to Winnie Atiang. Pusha Namutebi wrestling her down. Back to the blind side, it's Asha Nachitio into Grace Auma and over through to the 22. Adania now. Forced backwards by Lydia Namabiro. Mary Choita, Yvonne Najuma, and now Masila Court. Two players on the outside, it's Sandra Amoli Lona as the Black Bulls contest that breakdown to Sarah Nakafero, and then Amoli Lona forwards getting back in shape. It's Nwagaba. On to Atiang. She's isolated again, but well secured by Anena, that breakdown. Beautiful offload to Asha Nachitio. Chest and brought down by Atiang, but it is Agnes Nakuya fending off. She has nobody in support. She's going to be carried